Hey everybody, it's me Mage, back again with another speed paint video. I hope you enjoy. Like every artist, I think I have a few little ideas that bounce around in my head. Every now and then I do work on them, mainly characters and plotting out basic things. And I've had this character, I guess, for a while. His name is Vincent, and I've never really liked his design. He's gone through a couple and I've never just really got it quite how I like it before. But I think I've got it this time. I think I've got a design that I really love. So there's no sketch in this one because I wasn't sure I was going to record it. I was just doing it for fun early one morning. So the sketch, as you can see, has already been done. So I just start with the line art. So let me give a little bit of background about Vince. His name is Vincent DeVitre, and that last name actually comes from the church he was raised in. So he was actually a child made out of wedlock, and because it's a very religious town that he lives in, and his parents were from noble families, they ended up just giving him to the church's care after he was born to kind of hide the scandal. He grew up heavily indoctrinated in the church life. He is quite sheltered in that he doesn't know much about the outside world. He knows basically only what he's been told by the church, essentially. Quite nervous, I guess. Repressed, very stressed, tired. Through the course of the story, he meets Cain, very over the top, excitable, extroverted vampire, who takes him out into the world, and he starts to learn things, he starts to realize, I guess, the lies he was fed, and come to terms with the fact that, like, there's nothing wrong with the way he is. There's nothing bad about the circumstances in which he was born. There's nothing bad about his sexuality. Everything about him is the way it's meant to be, and it's good, and he's a good person. It's a story, I guess, that is kind of close to my heart, but it ends happy. I think that's the important thing. It starts off quite sad, especially very close to home. Back to the character design. I tried to keep most of the colours the same from his old design. As you can see in the background, it's his most recent design or drawing of him that I've done, and I'm just getting the colours from that because I think they suit him quite well. So like lots of dark reds, pinks, but then with this one I felt like too much of the same colour, so I introduced a bit of green. I was playing around with the idea of having his hair blonde, but I just felt because Cain has quite light coloured hair, he looked better. I think he looked better with the dark haircut. I changed it into a bob, so it was short, slicked back in his original design. Then it went into a ponytail, and now it's just a bob. So I suppose he could still wear a ponytail, but he's also got the straight bangs too. He's tired, with eye bags, like most of my characters are actually. But I like the green with the red, it looks quite nice. And I think I ended up leaving it just with the shirt. And here's me adding that gradient background, and this time I didn't forget to turn that layer back on at the end of it. And now I'm just going into the shading, not really thinking it out, just putting it basically where I feel like it looks best. It's not very good of me, but whatever. And I did this in kind of two separate layers. So the one layer is the little I don't know what you call it, cape, sandwich board, robe type thing over his outfit, and then I did the shirt and the pants under it, but I didn't bother to shade the underneath of it because I'm lazy, basically. I'll probably go back and do that at one point, but the shirt and pants really aren't that different from his previous design. It's more the little over top that's changed. For the design, I guess I pulled a little bit of inspiration from the priest in Dragon Quest, which is one of my favourite game series of all time. And I just like that kind of style. I know it's based on a real style, but that's where I really thought of it and was like, hey, that would look good for Vince because he's a clergy man and I don't like his other ones, and it looks quite cute. And I think adding that, like the green, looks quite nice with all the red that he wears. And so here I'm just adding my basic white highlights, you know, in the hair, in the eyes, not really anywhere else. And then after that, I just mess around a bit with the gradients for the background. Why don't you guys tell me about your OCs? Like, how many do you have? Who's your favorite? Are they part of a story, or do you just like to mess around with them? Yeah, let me know. I love hearing about other people's OCs, and I love talking about mine. So hopefully you'll see more of them in the future. Maybe more of Vince, maybe some of Kane. We've got some of his older designs, so the one on the left is the original one that I drew, and the one on the right is more recent with Vincent and Kane together, and then here's a full overview of his current design. I hope you like it. Thank you, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!